Tyler Hartley, Dave Campbell's Texas Football, alongside Matt Stepp, and we're here at the 3A Division II State Championship where the Franklin Lions edge out the win over the Gunter Tigers 49-35, and man, what a game this was. I'd say it was pretty competitive almost throughout all four quarters until ultimately Franklin pulled away at the very end.
So we thought this was the game that I was looking forward to the most of the weekend. I thought this would be a banger, and you know, for about 3.5 quarters, it was back and forth. I mean, every time Franklin would score, Gunter would answer back. And it was just two teams, the two best teams in 3A Division II, throwing haymakers at each other all night long. And the end, Franklin got the defense, got the stop that they needed, and scored and got that two possession lead, and it was over after that. And the story is going to be Malcolm Murphy in the game that he had. He was incredibly fun to watch, and the Lions got the slot T offense rolling and cooking tonight.
Can I say hashtag slot T Mafia?
You can say it.
Can I say that?
I say slot T is the devil, because for defensive coordinators, trying to stop that offense is incredibly difficult. Franklin runs for 523 yards and throws for zero. They didn't need to complete a pass.
No.
When you run for 523 yards, you don't need to throw the football. And Malcolm Murphy with 280 yards rushing was a star, but Bryson and Bobby Washington contributed as well. It was a full team effort, and Franklin's offense was borderline unstoppable tonight.
Absolutely, and in the backfield, they were just absolutely explosive between Bobby Washington, his brother Bryson Washington, of course, the offensive MVP Malcolm Murphy, 4 touchdowns and 2 interceptions on the game tonight. Very well deserved, and I kind of want to just go in and say this. Now, I think everybody's got to feel a sense of happiness for this Franklin team. If you remember last year, they had a heartbreaking loss against Canadian in the state championship, and now they come out here with a win, and they take home their very first state title in program history. Yeah,
you get here and you get to the brink and you lose in heartbreaking fashion like they did a year ago. The positive for them was they had a lot of those guys back, and so the motto was to get back here and finish. You know, they had finish in the back of their helmet. Ashley Pickle was talking about 164 miles from Franklin to AT&T Stadium. They talked about that. They had a lot of fuel to get back here, and it showed, and they did a great job. And this was Franklin beat Lorena, who is the Division I state champ. They beat him in non-district, and they might have a case for the best team in all of Class 3A.
And I kind of just want to give credit to this Gunter offense and their leader, Hut Graham. They have just been so genius all year round, coming into this game undefeated. And, of course, Hut Graham off to Texas Tech to play defensive back. But, man, it's been fun to watch these Tigers all year.
Yeah, Gunter was an excellent team. You know, Hut Graham, the quarterback, Ethan Sloan, the receiver, Cole Lemon, had a great game as well. They had a lot of playmakers. And then they were right there in this game. This was 3.5 quarters. They were right there blow for blow with Franklin. They just kind of faded late in the game, and I think not playing any close games kind of hurt them in this game. Franklin had been in a couple of close battles. They were in a battle last week at Wascom. They beat Lorena, who won the 3A Division I state championship. So they've been in those battles. Gunter hadn't been in any games like that this year, and I wonder if in the fourth quarter that may have impacted them a little bit negatively. But still, I mean, this is their 4th state championship appearance in the past 6 years, 2 state titles. Jake Fizel's got that Gunter program rolling.
Absolutely. Congratulations again to the Franklin Lions, claiming their first state championship over the Gunter Tigers, again 49-35. This is our last game of the night, but we'll have complete coverage of the rest of the games on TexasFootball.com.